Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
Hello everybody, Gaming to the Max here, and today I'll be reviewing Rainbow Six Siege. Now before I get started, I'd like to let you guys know that I die pretty quickly in this, and that's just because I really suck at this game. But you know, it is what it is, so I hope you guys enjoy. Now, Rainbow Six Siege is a pretty good game that a lot of people are considering to be a Call of Duty knockoff, and it's really not, though it has kind of a similar first-person shooter type graphic and such. It's really not a Call of Duty ripoff, and the game has been around for quite some time. So, you know, it definitely isn't a complete knockoff, though it has this very similar control style and things of that sorts. Now, during a game, the attackers are given controlled or wheeled drones to scout the map, which is a very good thing. I love that feature. It kind of allows you to, you know, scout out your enemies and kind of see them before, before you just go ahead and go over there. So that's always pretty cool. A bad thing for me is you can't respawn until the end of the round. Though the rounds go fairly quickly, it's just kind of annoying because it's like Call of Duty Search and Destroy where you couldn't respawn at the end of the round, and I always found that very annoying. Kind of boring just to watch other people, especially because I suck at this game, so, you know, I tend to die a lot. Now, some of the modes in the game include hostage mode, which you must extract the hostage, and then the defenders must prevent that from happening. So kind of like sort of a bomb thing, but not. Then there's terrorist hunt, which used to be called Terror Hunt, but they changed it to just calling it terrorist hunt, which supports up to 5 different players, and they must fight against waves of enemies. Now, so that means the 5 players must fight against these waves of enemies, and just it's pretty fun. You know, I definitely would recommend hostage mode over terrorist hunt, but terrorist hunt does have a single play mode, which brings us to the next thing, which is there are no single player campaigns, which is kind of a reoccurring thing with the games now. And you saw that in my previous review, there's not very many campaigns, which is kind of frustrating. So there's no single player campaign, but there is a situations mode, which is a single player tutorial, and then again terrorist hunt supports single play. Now, we're going to kind of just go into more of my opinions. My opinions on the game is graphics-wise, it looks good. Graphics-wise, it looks good. The destruction, the ability you see right here, you're allowed to use crowbars to destroy things. They definitely use the destructive sort of theme to it, which is always really nice to have in games of this, like this. Also, I've been a pretty big fan of Rainbow Six. I have a Rainbow Six New Vegas and Rainbow Six 2, and I think all of them are extremely good. The only bad parts to these is, again, it has a lack of modes. You know, Call of Duty has so many modes, like gun game and just team deathmatch and just all these good modes. And Rainbow Six definitely doesn't have that many modes, as you saw. I only named 2. But when you play the game, it's definitely more detailed. You have drones. It's kind of a game in its own. Right here, as you can see, there's a lot of waiting. Between games, there's just tons of waiting, like tons of waiting, and you know it's kind of it can be frustrating. I gotta say, it can be pretty frustrating because I literally waited a good like 15. I was almost gonna say 20 minutes, but no, it's more like 10 to 15 minutes. Literally, just get into a match, and whether this game's unpopular or not, it's got to be pretty popular because I mean, there's been some days when I've been able to get in almost immediately. So it just kind of depends on the day. Again, the graphics are good. So yeah, in general, the game is good. There are a lot of problems with it, like lack of modes and no single player campaign. I was okay with that with some other games, but with a game like this, it should definitely have a campaign mode, which it doesn't. And I don't like the option to not respond at the end of the round. I find that very annoying. And so yeah, now in all, I rate this game about 7.5 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10, because it has a lot to improve on, but it is still fun at the same time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please let me know what you'd like to see me review next. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.